Is GOAT worth watching? Come here, here, come here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I believe so. I watched GOAT a couple of days. I mean, it was 2 days ago. I was going to make a review on it yesterday. I didn't end up making a review on it. I also watched Hoppers 2 days ago as well on the same day. And I'm planning to do another review on that movie, but that's going to be a separate video. Okay? But, anyways, GOAT. So, what am I going to do for this review? Am I going to use my theatrical genius? My cinematic intelligence to explain to you what happened in the movie and why that makes it a good movie and why that makes it enjoyable? No. No. I'm going to use other people's intelligence, okay? And then I'm going to give my ranking of the movie using my own proprietary system called Glimmerants movie ranking system. I know, very creative. Thank you so much. It's also known as the GMRS, and it's been around for ages. Oh, for centuries. Anyways, what does this mean in reality? We're just gonna take a look at the Wikipedia page, and then I'll give the movie a ranking, I guess. I mean, yeah, that's about it. Anyways, let's take a look at this Wikipedia page, shall we? All right. Stay with me here. Okay, great, awesome, cool. All right. GOAT, stylized in all caps, is a 2026 American animated sports comedy film produced by Columbia Pictures, Sony Pictures Animation, Unanimous Media, and Modern Magic Productions. Directed by Tyree Dillahay. It stars Caleb McLaughlin as Will Harris. He was one of the main kids in Stranger Things, right? I forgot his name in Stranger Things, but he was one of the main kids in there. An anthropomorphic GOAT who aspires to be the greatest of all time at a basketball-like sport known as rollerball. Gabriel Union, Aaron Pierre, Nicola Coughlan, David Harbour, Nick Kroll, Jennifer Lewis, Patton Oswalt, Jelly Roll. That cannot be a real name. Wow, that cannot be a real name. No way. Oh, okay. Alright, so Jason Bradley DeFord, known professionally as Jelly Roll, is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, and occasional professional wrestler. Ooh, wow, good for him, man. I think I hope he's doing well for himself right now. Anyways, Wayne Knight, Jennifer, really? Jennifer Hudson, Sherry Cola, Eduardo Franco, Andrew Santino, and Bobby Lee also star alongside basketball player Stephen Curry, who also produced the movie, in his film debut. GOAT was being developed by 2019 and announced in May 2024, with most of the cast being announced in June 2025. It premiered at Los Angeles on February 6, 2026, and was released in the United States on February 13, 2026 by Sony Pictures Releasing. The film received generally favorable reviews from critics and grossed $181 million worldwide, becoming the 8th highest grossing film of 2026. Now, I don't know if that's up to date. I don't know if that's the most up to date information, because this is Wikipedia, of course. But that's still impressive. And I'm guessing if this is not up to date, then they've made more money. They've made more money, which is also incredibly impressive. Anyways, let's get to the plot. In a world of anthropomorphic animals, young goat Will Harris aspires to be like his idol, Black Panther Jet Fillmore, a rollerball player for the Vineland Thorns. 10 years later, the Thorns have not yet won all season, with Jet asking team owner Warthog Florence Flo Everson to do whatever she can to complete and make the team by finding a sixth player. Meanwhile, Will, now working at a diner and practicing rollerball, is struggling to pay off his apartment rent. After earning money from selling his prized sneakers, Will faces off against an Andalusian horse named Main Attraction, the lead player for the Lava Coast Magma, by betting the money. Though he has an early lead, Will loses and his apartment is repossessed. He moves in with his friends Capybara Daryl and Aardwolf Hannah. What is an aardwolf? Let me see what that is real quick. The aardwolf is an insectivorous hyaenid species native to East and Southern Africa. Its name means earth wolf in Afrikaans and Dutch. It is also called the manhard jackal, termite-eating hyena, and civet hyena. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I did not know about that animal. But okay, that's cool. The next morning, a video of Will breaking Maine's ankles goes viral. At work, Will is signed on to the Thorns by Flo. When Jet finds out, she is enraged and mocks Will during a press conference. Will is introduced by proboscis monkey coach Dennis Cooper to the team. I do know what a proboscis monkey is, but I will just look at the image real quick. I guess they're pretty funny. Yeah, look at that. That's a pretty funny monkey. Anyways, Indian rhinoceros Archie Eberhardt, giraffe Lenny Williamson, Komodo dragon Moto Olachenko, and ostrich Olivia Burke. Will is placed on the bench for a few games, but when Jet has a technical foul, she is forced to sit out. Will is subbed in and scores a winning point, gaining the Thorns their first win in the respect of his other teammates. Let's go. While filming a promotional video, Jet is angered and leaves the shoot, but Will comforts her and takes her to the diner he used to work at. There, Jet sees that the city supports her, and Will reminds Jet of his mother's ambitions for him to play rollerball prior to her death. Carol, the owner of the diner, makes Jet promise to bring home the claw, the rollerball championship trophy for Vineland. That night, Jet goes on a live stream with Maine and defends her team, allowing Dennis to coach them. After this, the Thorns go on a winning streak, ending up in the playoffs. That's why teamwork is so important. I mean, obviously. At a party, just before the semifinal, Flo tells Jet that she has sold the Thorns to make herself a profit, and that everyone will be cut and Jet will never win the claw. Oh, that makes me so angry. Will overhears this, although Jet forces him to keep quiet. The team starts off poorly, however, and in the final quarter, Will tells them what he overheard. The team is upset and shocked, and Jet starts hogging the ball as they resume play. Though the Thorns win, they quit due to Jet's selfishness. Before the finals, Jet apologizes to Will for her actions and tearfully admits her fear of losing her legacy. With this help, the pair gets the team back together, and they face off against the Magma. The big bad Magma. During the game, Maine Cassis Jet to get a possibly career-ending injury on her leg, and she is forced to walk on crutches. When she gets back out on the court, she is applauded and sits on the bench, watching the rest of the team play. During the final quarter, Archie gets an ejection after defending Will from Maine. Jet decides to step back in, and Dennis gives them a new play. Jet distracts the magma and passes the ball to Will, who makes the winning shot. As they celebrate, Maine's hair gets burned away while Flo is chased off the field by Archie's twin daughters. Back in Vineland, the Thorns celebrate with the well-earned claw, where Moto reveals that he won ownership of the team in a card game, allowing them to stay. Wow, that was just beautiful. Beautiful. Honestly, just incredible. But, anyways, I want to talk about my favorite character real quick from this movie. Moto, man. Moto, Komodo Dragon, Moto Olachenko. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. For me, he's the GOAT, man. He's the best character in the movie. Not only because in the end he came through for his team, okay? He got ownership of the team so that the team could stay in Vineland, okay? But overall, he's just he's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. I don't think I ever saw Moto making fun of Will when they first started. I don't think I ever really saw Moto making fun, like teasing him, yes, but making fun of Will for trying to be in Rollerball, a mainly big animal sport, right? He never did that. He never really did that. He never really said, like, nah, you can't do this, bro. You can't. A goat, really? A goat, dude? A goat? Oh, man, a goat? Oh, a goat? In Rollerball? Get out of here. He never really said any of that. So that's why Moto's the GOAT, man. Moto's the best dude. And Moto's again, is the lizard dude. It's this guy. It's this guy in the poster right here. That dude. Go-to character. I mean, really go-to character. But anyways, that is the entire plot of the movie. Basically, I mean, I feel like this did miss a couple of things, but it got the main things right. So, that's all good. So, what would I give GOAT? What ranking would I give it on my ranking system? So to give you a little reminder of what Glimmerants movie ranking system is all about and it's made out of, okay? There are 6 ranking levels. Level 1 is terrible. That means that movies that are poorly made, lack coherence, and are generally unenjoyable belong there. Level 1. Level 2 is bad. Movies that have some redeeming qualities but are mostly disappointing or flawed. Level 3 is average, movies that are neither good nor bad. They have some entertaining moments, but lack depth or originality. Level 4 is good, movies that are well made, engaging, and enjoyable with solid performances and direction. Level 5 is great, movies that are exceptional in storytelling, direction, and performances. And level 6 is masterpiece, movies that are groundbreaking, influential, and considered classics. Okay, this is the tip of the mountain, the tippity top of the mount of entertainment. Okay, and honestly, man, for GOAT, I would give it a low level 5. Because I believe, yes, it is a great movie. Now, is it comparable to some of the other level 5 movies that I've ranked before? I would say for some, it is comparable. But the reason why I'm saying low level 5 is because I don't want to put it exactly at level 5 or at high level 5, close to level 6, because I did feel like some things were lacking. I thought that the movie's pacing was a little bit too quick. Like some things happen too quickly without much explanation. The character development for some characters was, I wish there was just more. But obviously, this movie, it had about 100 minutes of running time, okay, which means it had about an hour, 40 minutes, about 2 hours to do everything that it wanted to do. And it's very ambitious. It's very ambitious. Is that ambitious? Yeah. It's very ambitious on what it wants to do. And I think it still did it well, even with, only 2 hours of running time, right? But if it would have gotten a nice little 30 minutes on top of that, that would have been a straight level 5. Okay, that would have been a straight level 5, possibly a high level 5. But anyways, that is my review of GOAT. So, if you enjoyed this review, if you want to see more of me, if you want to say something to me, then you can leave a like on the video. You can subscribe to obviously see more of me. And if you want to say something to me, you want to say something to my face, you can comment down below and I'll read it. And I'll be like, what? What did this guy say? That I'm handsome? Well, thank you, stranger. Anyways, that's about it. That's about it for this review. So, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourself. And I will see you in the next video. Which, here's a little hint. It's going to be the Hoppers review.